taking the field today from Green Stadium. The South Carolina State Bulldogs coming into town. But he is ready to go. The 6'3" freshman decides to hand it off. Ja'Cory Benson trying to run to that right side.
A bit better than Nick. We'll see what he's made of today.
Benson gets the carry once more. And on 3rd and 4 from the 32-yard line, it's Franklin who decides to take off and run, and he'll get this moment on this stage. He hands it off, and Tyler Smith is brought down from the 35. Putting it in the air for the first time. Franklin going downfield, trying the line to gain the 43. Franklin putting it in the air, completes the pass. That's Justin Smith-Brown, and he's fighting for a yard. A 2-game losing streak. Here's Tyler Smith again. Franklin being pressured, and he's blocked. Blake Morris on to punt it away, and A.J. Boyd trailing back inside his own 20.
Football.
Williams, first play from scrimmage, back to pass, and he's wrapped. Their top receiver, Antoine Murray, to the bottom of your screen. Jarrett Hunter, though, running it on 3rd and 16. So Phillip Richards boots it away, waiting for Juwan Moody. Great starting field position for this unit, and the catch is made from the Howard 45. On the carry is Tyler Smith. Franklin going downfield, one-on-one coverage. Shaq Davis is there.
Where I kind of knew where I was going with the football.
And wisely throwing it in the conference behind South Carolina State. Franklin, pressure, feels it, brought down. Them out of field goal range, so Morris on to punt it away again and try to pin out two.
Yes.
On the carry is Jarrett Hunter, the all-purpose back.
Entertainers that have gone through the School of Fine Arts.
One-on-one on the outside and targeting.
Come out there with a fire in their belly.
Instead, they're Richards from his own end zone, and Juwan Moody sets up a good return for him across the 30, still on his feet near the 20.
Franklin.
After that 26-yard punt, a 19-yard return has them in great position, and there, a strong. Gavin Zimmerman on a punt it through, kick it through rather than 10 from their own 22. Talk about getting the running game going. There's Jarrett Hunter, who one man to beat along the sideline. Does he have the speed to finish it off? Oh, he's still on his feet and going. And then
keep his momentum moving forward. And then they punch it into the end zone for the score.
Can tie up this ball game, and does so right here.
Franklin makes some throws through his first touchdown pass of his career, and they still have Shaq Davis.
7-all ball game here from DC, trying to pop it to the outside. Tyler on the way for the Bulldogs. Franklin back to pass. Good pressure been applied all game long, but wide open. It's hard to do that. Shaq Davis, that's the one. Franklin calling his own number the entire way across midfield. Can do a scrambling quarterback this time, handing it off to Ja'Cory Benson, trying to get to the perimeter. And a number for South Carolina State, the last drive. On 3rd and 3, out of the backfield and passing to Ja'Cory. Here is Buddy Pugh. And a great job. A loss the previous week. There's Ian Wheeler, who was lift Scroggins in here on 2nd and 10. So switching things up, and Scroggins, who the coaches didn't say much, back in the ball game on 3rd and 4. Looking, and decides to hold on to it and runs for the first, providing a different look and deciding to throw it. That is, I thought it hit the ground and picked up. Passing down here. Quentin Williams again with plenty of time and has an open man, but decides to keep it himself. And it's the second time this drive that he's run for the first down. So again, if it ain't open, hold on. Ian Wheeler with the carry, and there he goes up the middle and with a stop. And this one dropped. And they hand it off, and right there, wide open along that right side is Jared Hunter. Again, now it's Casey Hawthorne in that wildcat position in a penalty. Williams, the RPO, keeps it himself and sees a little space along that right side. 12th play of the drive upcoming. And the senior, Quentin Williams, the signal caller. Out of the shotgun, the pass complete to Antoine Murray, and he is on. He's out of the ball game right now. Casey Hawthorne from that wildcat position and just punching ahead to force his way in. Consecutive drive. The Howard Bison take the lead. DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Yes.
Good tackle. Again, riddled with injury late in the season, as Prometheus Franklin trying to go in double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Xavier Robio, and Robio with the return as well. Football Hall of Famer Edgerrin James. He releases out of the backfield. Quentin Williams decides to keep it himself.
Start off with, look at the gear. I mean, the Jordan brand uniforms are sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, the excitement in this Bison football program, first time in a long time.
And on 3rd and 1, Richards come on, but Larry Scott going for it here. The pressure being felt by Jarrett Kirksey, and Kirksey is able to wrap him. Win today against Norfolk State. They will be your Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. And it was the Eagles who were fortunate to walk away with the win. But then
they'll get it together, and they lose to Delaware State in overtime. Now they're just playing for the season.
Set up the last Howard score. Moros on to punt it and shank that one. James, the true freshman, along the perimeter. And
then the athletic teams are a bonus.
James again, and James continuing. And you see the impressive numbers for the Bison in the first half, on the ground, patiently waiting. He takes a breather. 2nd and 8. Jared Hunter checks back in the ball game again. 4 to go on the play clock. And Davis looked like he left early. Open play and an opportunity. And leaving too soon again. And Franklin design. So again, we told you Howard still very much has a chance. They need some help. Franklin with the man open and just tough. 3rd and 10. Franklin keeping it.
Completed. Too many freshmen playing on the field for them.
And 8.
Use the same formula. Run the football, control the line of scrimmage.
And they hand it off to try to make some noise. For Howard here on 3rd and 5, Richie Ilaraza. Across midfield, they kick it out to Casey Hawthorne. Ian Wheeler being wrapped up.
Poor tackling by the Bulldogs.
On 3rd and 1, and quickly snapping it. Quarterbacks 1st and 10 from the 38. And keeping it is Quentin Williams. On Murray, the lone senior on offense, not set to return. To the bottom of your screen, one-on-one coverage. Quentin Williams still looking, nowhere to go, and he's punted away. High punt.
Jordan Smith, who caught the touchdown earlier.
Well, running the ball in his first career start. 3rd and 6, and Franklin feeling that pressure again and trying to escape and run it away. And A.J. Boyd inside the 50, letting it bounce, and goes into 2nd and 10. The pitch out to Ian Wheeler. Virginia 8.5. A carry, they give it to number 27 in blue again, and tripped up near the line of scrimmage.
Good job. Watching this play develop.
To Howard from the Sunshine State. Quentin Williams, nowhere to go.
In the slot.
Instead, they go to the right side, and Jared Hunter, and Hunter has been off of 2 receptions today. Hunter just patiently running, great vision there.
Particularly Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach.
Casey Hawthorne still sneaking through on their feet. On defense for the Bulldogs, 2nd and goal. Hawthorne staying in from that wildcat position, met up front. Running back Ian Wheeler in the backfield, but Hawthorne with the jump pass in the back of the end zone. Has a man open. Quentin Williams finds Jared Hunter.
Good job by Quentin Williams again, holding on to the football, buying time.
One area where South Carolina State has struggled not only today but all season long, pushing the lead out to 3 scores. South Carolina State needing some kind of spark, and there's Prometheus Franklin, the true freshman.
Hope he's okay as he was helped off the field.
Nick, who specializes.
Started before, and now they got to go back to it because he can run. We're going to go. Predicted to come in first place in the conference. Won their conference opener against the number.
Durant, draft pick, now with the LA Rams. As Eaton James, dad in the stands, watching on as his son, anytime he's touched the ball.
He'll get his due in terms of all-time great. I know he's in the Hall of Fame, but he was a guy never had to come off the field.
Play action.
Who cares about numbers? Just force feed the run.
Eaton James and B.J. Davis.
Flagged in for 15 yards. Good call.
The screen underneath, and Jared Hunter is wrapped up in ball. Juwan Moody watches it bounce. Ian Wheeler made history, and you were the one partner at the helm leading the way.
Had a lot of help. Had a lot of help. The defense was good. Jose White.
And he's making them believe, Jay.
And absolutely. Just got to, the players can.
When you're on top, you're the hunted. So getting used to and understanding what that feels like, and they've responded. Yeah, I was into the cheer squad as sneaking through and just trying to find little edges of.
Just private HBCU in the country, so they're going to be from different places. So you can say, "Oh, do you know this person from Cleveland?"
Larry, Florida, leading this Bison program is Juwan Moody on the punt return.
Tuskegee. We got an update from. Oh.
Nick keeping it, stiff arm, puts a move. Partner, you and I will be there.
Assuming Jackson State.
Best.
It is wide open. I would have said Prairie View A&M.
He said, I'm trying to recruit down that way. Pick up some more Central Florida dudes. Shaq Davis right there. Can he get into the end zone? No. Under 2 minutes to go. Nick keeping it. The extra point is up and in.
Tip to.
Could be a second place finish for Larry Scott as the revitalization of this